Stegosaurus flushes blood into his plates, creating a frightening display of color. Confused and intimidated by the herbivore's display, the Allosaurus backs down. Elsewhere, an adult Diplodocus herd is clearing forest. This is how they have shaped the landscape around them. Vast areas of prairies and open forests are kept that way because sauropods flatten so many trees in the search for food. The Diplodocus are actually after the ferns that grow between the trees because their teeth are more suited to these soft green leaves rather than woody branches. Three of the Diplodocus have survived and have left the forest for the open plains. This is exposed territory for the youngsters. They are still not large enough to repel an attack from an adult Allosaurus. To the young Diplodocus, the other dinosaurs here are unfamiliar and huge. This is Brachiosaurus, a 13-meter-high sauropod that specializes in grazing on the treetops. His kind can effortlessly harvest cones and fresh leaves no other dinosaur can reach. And they have grown enormous on it. These adults weigh over 70 tons, making them the largest land animals that have ever existed. The juvenile Diplodocus do not have the same size advantages and urgently need the protection of an adult herd. Finally, the remaining youngsters have joined a herd of Diplodocus. It is the mating season, and for the first time, the female that hatched 10 years ago in the forest is old enough and large enough to reproduce. The males have started to display. During this, they rock back on their tails to impress potential mates. Occasionally, fights break out. With creatures this size, the forces at work during these confrontations are colossal, enough to shatter ribs and shake the ground. The victor wins the right to mate. One of the young females is approached by a male. She shows she is receptive. Mating is a dangerous activity for the female. She is going to have to carry at least an extra 10 tons on her back. As she has grown older, the vertebrae over her hips have become fused and reinforced to help her cope with this ordeal. After a few days, the Diplodocus have calmed. The female feeds on the edge of the herd, but she is still not large enough to be immune from attack, and she is unaware she is being watched. And Allosaurus knows she is vulnerable. The predators wait for her to become distanced from the herd. Saved by the huge tail of a larger Diplodocus. She rejoins the herd with deep wounds on her side, but she will recover. Diplodocus can live for 100 years, and above a certain size, they have no natural predators. Sauropods dominate the late Jurassic landscape. But other giant reptiles also soon evolve, and as sea levels rise, their kingdom lies in the water. All sea reptiles once lived on land, but 75 million years ago, the ancestors of these creatures took to the water, and their legs became graceful flippers. Cryptoclidus use all four flippers to chase the blizzards of fish through the water. Their ocean hunting ground will be the future continent of Europe. But now, in the late Jurassic period, all that exists here are a few scattered islands. Once a year, they are the stage for a remarkable natural drama. It starts with a single pregnant Ophthalmosaurus, followed by hundreds more of her kind. All are gathering here from deeper water to give birth. These are the oldest of marine reptiles and most completely adapted to